Today's recipe is Sushi Bake. For Sushi Bake, we need all our ingredients pre-cooked before we place it in the oven. The measurements for all these ingredients will appear on the screen and also will be mentioned in the description box below. So for this, we need some cooked sushi rice. I will show you how to make this in this video. Here I've got some crab sticks. I've just shredded them fine. Here I'm using 2 cucumbers, small cucumbers. If you want, you can use it. If you want, you can skip it. This will be used only at the end of our recipe. Here I've got some Japanese seasoning. This is black seaweed as well as black sesame seed as well as white sesame seed seasoning. Here I will be using some sesame seed oil. I'm going to use some nori sheets at the end of the recipe, as well as some mustard sauce, sriracha sauce. Now this sriracha sauce you can put more or less depending upon your spice levels. Here I've got a block of cream cheese. What I've done is I've taken out this cream cheese from my fridge and left it on my countertop for at least half an hour till it becomes a little soft. And I'm going to use some mayonnaise as well as some lemon juice. Now this lemon juice is a complete option for this recipe. I will be using medium grain rice. This rice is specially meant for sushi and rolls. I will also be using some Japanese seasoning. This has roasted black seaweed. It's got roasted white sesame seed, roasted black sesame seeds. It's got also other ingredients as well as nori sheets. Also you can call them as seaweed sheets. So this is what I will be using in my food today. For this recipe, I'm using 1 cup of medium grain rice. And now I'll wash this rice till the cloudy water runs clear. You can see the rice is washed, rinsed well with this water, and the cloudy water has run clear. Now I will cook this rice with 1.5 cups of room temperature water. I've used 1 cup of rice for this recipe. If you think 1 cup is less, you can always use more. I'm following the instructions as on the package. I'm turning my stove on, and what I will be doing is I will be adding salt as per taste. And as the package mentioned, for 1 cup of rice we use 1.5 cups of water. I'm just giving it a light stir because I just added salt. Now I will just wait for this water to boil. Once this water is boiling, then my flame is right now on medium. I will turn the flame on the lowest. Once the water starts boiling, I will cover it and I'll let it cook till it's done. As the package mentions, it mentions about it will be done in 25 minutes, but I'm going to see how much time it takes for this rice to cook. Water has come to a boil. Just give it a quick stir. And now I'll decrease my flame to the lowest on my cooking range, and I'll cover this and let it cook till it's done. Rice is cooked. Now I'll just turn the stove off. I will let this rest for 5 minutes before removing the lid from the pot. It's been 5 minutes since this rice has been resting. I removed the lid and you can see the rice is cooked so well, and this is the rice that I will be using for my recipe. Let's check on the doneness of the rice. Just press it. You can see how well it's cooked. To my sushi rice, I'm going to add some sesame seed oil, just a teaspoon. This adds a little flavor. If you don't want to add it, that's fine. And I'll just mix it all up. After adding the sesame seed oil, I'll keep the rice aside and we'll start making the cheese filling for this recipe. For making the cheese filling, first I'll just add my mustard sauce, mayonnaise. Now if you have Japanese mayonnaise, you can use that for this recipe. I don't have Japanese mayonnaise. Just give it a good mix. add in your Sriracha sauce. This depends on your spice level, what you like. Give it a good mix. Now if you want, you can add some lemon juice, but we've already added mustard sauce. I'm just adding a 1/4 teaspoon of lemon juice. Now we will add in our cream cheese, since I kept it out on my countertop for some time, so it will be easier for me to mix it in. So it's a bit soft. You can see it's nice and soft. Just mix it well. Now always remember, when you're making sushi bake, whatever you put in it should be cooked in advance, because this will be baked at a lower temperature for a short period of time, and we're only going to bake it with the intention of this cheese melting. So even if your cheese, you can't break the cheese down completely, it will melt in the oven, so we don't need to really worry about it. I'll add my crab meat or crab sticks. Give it a good stir. At this point of time, you need to taste for salt. If the salt is enough in this recipe, you can taste for salt. So I'm just mixing up everything well. Now if you do not have crab sticks like I do, you can also put baked salmon, you can put shrimps, you can put anything of your liking. Now this is done. We've got the rice ready, we've got the crab meat cheese filling ready. Now we'll just assemble this together. To this dish I will be pouring my rice in, and I will be spreading it evenly. So what I did is I cooked 1 cup uncooked rice, gave me 3 cups of cooked rice. This works perfect for my family. It feeds up to 3 to 4 people. So just try to spread the rice evenly. Now I have this Japanese seasoning, which I'll just pour some over, just spread it. This adds extra flavor to this dish. Spread this crab mix all over the rice. After spreading out the crab mix evenly, I'm just pouring in some of the seaweed and sesame seed seasoning. We'll place this in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's start baking this. I've got these big large nori sheets, which I'll be cutting it. I've just removed this sushi bake from the oven. It was baked at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. So now, if you want it to be more spicy, you can add more Sriracha sauce. And if you want, you can add some freshly grated cucumbers. This is completely your choice. I've removed the water from these cucumbers. Spread the cucumbers properly, evenly. To serve the sushi bake here, I've just got a small nori sheet. I'll just take a little bit of the filling, add it to my sheet, and then you can enjoy this as it is. Sushi bake is ready to serve. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Please click on the bell icon for notification of my latest videos, and thank you for watching. Enjoy!